Morning, hi, this is Gary Lee Stanley. We're going to talk about my favorite subject today, which is sales. Oh my gosh. We got a great one today, and what we're going to talk about is selling and your attitude. Oh my gosh, do you have a good attitude when you sell or a bad attitude? That's a really good question, because a lot of times as salespeople, we run into so many different situations and so many different people. We may be having a good day, we may be having a bad day, maybe we got some good news, maybe we got some bad news, but let me tell you something. We are like professional actors. Oh my gosh. If you're having a bad day, you got to remember your job is to sell something, and it doesn't mean just browbeat somebody to death and then and push. What it means is you need to be so excited about what you're doing that the customer can reflect from you and say, you know what, I think that's interesting. Based on this person's attitude, I think I might want to buy something. Oh my gosh, what a concept, an attitude. You know, your attitude is so important when you sell. I go into different retail stores and I like to check out people and try to feel them out and try to find out, you know, if people are interested and want me to come in their stores. I mean, or even talk to me in person. Because, you know, I don't know about you, but when I talk to somebody with a bad attitude, I don't really want to be around them. I really don't want to buy nothing from them, and I really want to get out of their store, or I just want to get away from them. You know, over the phone, you can tell by people if they smiling when they dial, or are they interested in you as a person. But a person with a bad attitude is going to lose, especially if you're a salesperson. Salespeople, we need to be able to be like a switch and turn our agitations and aggravations off at the drop of a hat, especially when we're in front of a customer, because see, they can perceive frustrations, anger, they can see it in your body language, they can see that you're not happy, you're upset. But if you are like an actor, you can change your face and go from to that. That would be wonderful, because people, they want to work with salespeople that not are pushy, but people who are interesting and who are good listeners, that have ideas that they're trying to share, but not with an attitude. Oh my gosh, I just can't stand when people have attitudes and they don't care that you're there. They feel like you're bothering them. I've been into a bunch of stores lately, and I don't know what's going on these days, but a lot of the people that I talk to, it's like, you know, when I come in, I want somebody to say hello, you know, or say hi. At least let me be acknowledged. You know, in the sales industry, you know, our whole lifestyle is predicated around helping people get what they need. And if you have a bad attitude, you're going to have less people that are going to want to buy from you. You might get lucky because people might need something that you have, but really, most people buy what they want. And if you have an attitude of gratitude, that means you're grateful that you're talking to that customer. They're going to be excited about buying from you. Now, you have to be a person who's looking to be empathetic and understanding how people feel. That don't mean you have to do what they, you don't have to, if they're throwing up, that don't mean you have to throw up. What it does mean is you have to understand how they feel and kind of put yourself in their place, but don't feel what they feel. Now, as a salesperson with a good attitude, you're going to find yourself talking to customers and they'll relate to you a lot more. Put on a smile. Oh my gosh. You know, if you come across as rude, I'm guaranteeing you this. You might get the sale that time, but you won't get it down the road. And remember, this is true in sales. People will tell 13 different people when they had a bad experience, but they only tell maybe one, if you're lucky, if they had a good experience with a salesperson. And remember, we work off referrals. A lot of times we need to be able to talk to multiple people within a network, but if we have an attitude, we may have destroyed that opportunity for future business. And if you've got an attitude that needs to be adjusted, go to the gym, work out, go play some golf, go swimming. I mean, yell at the dog. Oh my gosh, but don't take it out on your customers, because your customers are the lifeblood of your future. If you are not a person with a good attitude, maybe you need to consider maybe another type of sales. Holy cow. We can get burned out on different type of sales jobs. I've had quite a few in my lifetime, and the reason why is customers and businesses change and companies go out of business, but that doesn't mean I have to give up. I have to keep going, keep plugging, and I have to keep selling. because I'm selling myself right now that I need to keep a positive attitude. Not every day is going to be great, but you can make it better. I mean, I talk to myself. I listen to motivational materials. I go to church. People do what they have to do to stay motivated. But the key, when you are a salesperson, your attitude must be that of what's in it for the customer. Because, see, they're going to buy based on your attitude a lot of times. The enthusiasm that you have, people come across and they want to buy from enthusiastic people. Now, you might have some people that are laid back and they don't want to, they don't like to be shown a lot of stuff. Oh, you're a great salesman. That means they're just trying to get away from you and not wanting to buy something. But if your attitude is that you're so glad that they are there, or you're in front of them, and you make those customers feel important, what they're going to do is be excited and they'll buy from you. Now, there are timid salespeople out there. Everybody's not the same type of salesperson, but at least have a clean personality, a good attitude, an outstanding thoughts in your mind. Again, it doesn't matter if you're having a good day or a bad day. It's not about you. It's about the presentation that you're about to offer to that client. Now, you do not want to be perceived as bad or rude or acknowledged, or disrespectful or just not where you need to be. You know what? Salespeople are the most important people. I mean, we make this world go around. And I've said this many, many times, but I don't know about you. I remember, when I was just getting in sales, somebody told me, Gary, you may not know a lot about what we have to sell, but your attitude is the most important thing that's going to sell the merchandise, and it's going to sell you. I think, wow, what a great thing that somebody offered me to tell me that my attitude is what mattered. You could be new in sales and run rings around other people who've been in the business because you got such a great attitude. Just keep this in mind. Your attitude is going to cause you to have success. If you have a bad attitude, you'll lose your success. You're not going to be successful. But if you have a positive attitude, you're going to make people feel comfortable. You'll get out of your bad feelings once you start going and going and going. Keep the positive attitude as much as you can. If you need help and you need to talk to somebody, share your feelings with other people that are close to you about what's going on. Talk to your mentors. Talk to the people that are your upline, your managers that you feel maybe you're not doing your best. Maybe you need to reflect on what's going on in your life. Remember, salespeople we're smart people. So we're always looking for ways to make more money, but we have to remember with that bad attitude, we're not going to try to get those things and we're not going to do those things. You can do anything you want. This is Gary Lee Stanley. And remember, your attitude is what makes you a great salesperson. So go out there and sell something. This is Gary Lee Stanley. You have a nice day. And I've got a great attitude. I'm getting ready to go sell something. So thank you and have a wonderful day. Comment and leave a message. And if you're interested, like me. Have a great day. Go sell something.